What's going on, everyone? Dwayne here from NorCal Nerf Club, and I'm really happy to say that finally, and I mean finally, I received my new Edge Series Jupiter rifle. It has taken a while. It got pushed back. I ordered this back in April, and the release date got pushed back at the beginning of June, and I was supposed to actually get this last week, and finally it arrived today, and I'm real happy about it because I really like the Edge Series line. I like what they're doing here. This one definitely being really interesting. I really like the Mercury pistol. If you haven't seen the review of that, I really like that pistol, even though I couple little issues with that pistol, but that's neither here and there nor there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the box here, the Jupiter that I finally got. Glad to get it. It's a very unique rifle, and that's one thing that I really like about this series, and especially about the Jupiter rifle here, is it is very unique. I'm not sure kind of the audience that they're going for. More of like it's a target shooting type rifle, but you know, we don't, here in the States, we really don't do a lot of competition shooting, you know, type of things with Nerf blasters, and especially not with rival. So I'm looking forward to seeing the accuracy in this one. And that's where I want to touch on something. You know, this has been, you know, kind of marketed out there and put out there as being a rival sniper rifle. And, you know, in rival, that really kind of goes against the game of rival. And because rival's meant for close quarter battling, you know, it's meant for shooting at people and people shooting at you. And that's what I'm going to kind of prove with this one here. People say it's, you know, used mostly for target shooting, even comes with a target. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but my bottom line with any blaster is, how is it going to perform in competition? That is my bottom line. You know, above aesthetics and everything, I want performance. And when I'm out there competing, that I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to be very reliable and perform well, shoot well, you know, shoot accurately. So that's really the things that I'm most looking for. Not necessarily even rate of fire, just reliability a lot. And that's what I'm looking for in this one. That's where I had a couple issues with the Mercury pistol, but this weekend I'll be playing with both of them. Matter of fact, I'm going to do like an Edge Series loadout when I play this weekend, and I'll make a video of that, and you'll see the video of that, and we'll see this performance, how it does out there on the court. That's going to be fantastic. But there's the front of it anyways. Enough talking about that. With the end over here, we have a picture, of course. Also look for the Mercury pistol and the tactical eyewear that they keep pushing. Top, got somebody over here shooting and bouncing them off the target over here. Of course, got Edge Series on this end of the box. There you go. And then the back, a real nice picture of the blaster itself, and all the people shooting at the target and everything, and you know, all the nice little features, the bipod, the monopod. What did they rate this one at? This one's rated at 90 feet per second, although we know it probably does a little bit more than that. The Mercury pistol, they also advertised it at 90 feet per second, and straight out of the box, it does a little bit better than that. But let's go ahead and take some scissors to some tape here, and let's get this open. This will be my first look absolutely at this blaster, which, by the way, was kind of funny. Walmart shipped it this way, not in any other kind of box. Just slapped some stickers on this one. Even wrote on the box on here. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull this out of here. Notoriously, they're usually in upside down. This one's not. There you go. Get that all the way out. Big blaster. You know, pretty big blaster, pretty nice size. I like that a lot, you know, and I do like this color, the Edge Series color. Camera doesn't pick it up as good as it should. It's but it's a nice neon yellow green that's very bright. Really like it, and of course the rounds that match it. But let's go ahead and start getting some of these things out of the box, and then I'll go ahead and set up the target and everything. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and freed the target out and very easily put it together. There's these two pieces go together right there and just kind of clamp onto the middle part of the target. And this is what everybody's been talking about, and I am kind of impressed. I don't know if you can hear this. It does make a nice little ding. That's a pretty nice target. The Mercury pistol one doesn't do that. It just has a little target, little reactive thing, and you can see that you hit it. But I like going into my my dart catcher. I get tired of picking up these rounds all the time. So dart catcher is pretty nice, but that's a pretty good little target. I can see that being fun to play with. A nice little thing added onto this. Of course, then we've got the bipod here. We'll get to that here in a minute. And let's go ahead and finish freeing the blaster up out of anything that's holding it in over here. There we go. Got all the rounds in there. Looks like the instructions. Probably not going to need that. We got that nicely taped together there. Go ahead and cut that, and we should be good. Here we go. Got all the rounds together and everything. Yeah, this is looking good to me. I like the size though. I like that the weight and comfort is really, really nice on there. That is really, that's really nice looking. I can't wait to get this thing up and going and everything. Let's go ahead and we'll show you the bipod on here. So I did just kind of work that onto that, and it goes ahead and clamps it down right there. So that's real nice. If you just want to put it in the front there, you can have it in the front, you can put it in the back. These things fold back real nicely. They also fold forward if you want that. Okay, but that's a nice tripod. They drop out a little further. It can go out and extend there if you want that, or a nice bipod rather. The rest of it that makes it a tripod, of course, is back here. Got a little release and a few different settings, levels that you can level and set it at. And that will set really, really nicely. In fact, let's go ahead and get the box out of the way here, because we're going to get some rounds into this blaster really, really soon. In fact, let's go ahead and check out the loading mechanism. Well, let's get to a couple things here first. Let's jump ahead of ourselves. Everybody always wants to look at everything on here. Nice trigger, of course. That's exactly the same as it was on the Mercury. A lot of the same style. One of the things, of course, I want to look at is up here, the hop up. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see if I can get you lined up so you can see into the barrel there. The hop up, okay, it's a green one that's like in the Mercury pistol, but I'm a little disappointed to not see a little ridge running from the hop up. There's not one leading up to it, and there's not one after it going down the rest of the barrel, okay? I like blasters that have that. I think it gives a little bit more control. The Mercury has it. We'll see how this one performs as far as accuracy-wise, okay? Yeah. That's going to be real interesting, okay? That's one of the things I look for. You know, I figure that hop up and everything and how that's done at the end of the barrel, that's so important. That's the last thing that round touches before it leaves the blaster. So I just feel that that's extremely important. And I like seeing what they did with the Mercury pistol. I'm a little disappointed to see it absent from there, but we'll see how it performs, okay? And looking at the rest of the blaster here, of course, got the safety. I believe on the Mercury, the safety is on both sides. Yeah, it's on both sides. And this one, it's just on the right side. This is mainly made for a right-handed shooter, which I am right-handed, but I am left-eye dominant. So I'm what shooters call cross-dominant, which is going to come into play a little bit with this blaster. I get to mess around. I can actually shoot this left shoulder or right shoulder. It doesn't matter much to me. Just how I line up my left eye on the sights and everything. But yeah, let's go ahead, crank this back. Oh, that's got a nice prime to it. See, that's, like I said, the Mercury pistol, my Heracles pistol, those have very, very nice springs in them already. Now this one, you know, I'm gonna put a different spring in it. You know, I think I've already got spring picked out for it, and it's probably gonna be a perfect fit Chrono spring that's gonna go in there from out of darts. Most likely. And that's what ended up being in my Mercury pistol, by the way, if you didn't get to see my spring upgrade video on that. I did that and originally had K25 in it, and I just wasn't getting the performance that I wanted, so I went ahead and went all the way up to a perfect fit Chrono spring, and it's much nicer, you know. It gets up to that average 125 more of what I want to see out of it. Still shoots really nicely and everything. So let's go ahead and load these up, and see there. Once again, I like what they've done there with that end right here on the pusher. How it's like a cone shape instead of the screw that they used to have there. which, yeah, always, eventually that's going to be the weak spot. That's going to be the spot that screw is going to come undone and everything's going to break apart in there. So, yeah, that happens on a lot of Chronoses that have been upgraded. They eventually do wear out that way, unfortunately. But I like what they did with that. And this is the same like the Mercury, the loading port. It's really, really comfortable. It's really nice. You know, it kind of nicely lines up each and every round as you push them down there, nice and smooth. You can feel that the spring has a little bit of nice tension to it. So that's real good. Yeah, that's real nice. Get this packaging out of the way. We don't need that no more. But yeah, load it up, really, really nice. Now see this, push it forward and down. See, I like that. That bold action kind of feel is real nice on here. Gee, it would be real nice if the tripod was down small enough that I could get it right there on the chronograph, because that's what you guys want to know, and that's what I want to know. First thing, straight out of the box, what kind of performance that we're going to get out of this, okay? Let's go ahead and see. 96.1 for a shot, not too bad. Okay, I've seen this one do over 100. If I get these shots lined up straight, 94.4. There we go. In fact, I'm gonna try to get this a little bit, make sure it's perfectly straight on it. 100.3, that's kind of the numbers more like what I was looking for. I've seen this thing do over 100 stock before. I like that prime. It's gonna be strange when I go and put a heavier spring in it. 100.3, okay. Staying consistent, really nice. There we go. We're gonna do all 10 shots out of this too to get the average. 101, nice, okay. Coming to life there a little bit. I like this, I like this. 96.7, there we go. Just always important to get it lined up, 98. That is nice, I can still quickly prime that, which is really important for me. Close quarters battling, you know, a lot of it can be how fast you can fire, prime, and refire again. 97.4. So we're right up there in those rival ranges. You know, claim 90 on the box, and we're right there, you know, just normally what's solid rival performance from a stock blaster. So to make sure we're all square at 95.4. Okay, so that was 10 shots there. Okay, take a look here at the numbers. You see that on there? So look at those. Okay, and then, okay, our max was at 101, minimum was 94.4, and the average 97.9. So not too bad right out of the box. 97.9 is always really good. Like I said, I'm gonna get a little bit really nice performance, I can tell, with a different spring in there. Not exactly sure what spring after I handle that that priming handle a little bit, but yeah, I think it can handle a pretty good spring. It's not that big of a deal to pull that back, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, so there we go. There's the numbers. There's the chronograph results on that. Now what we got to do is take it outside and do some target practice outside. Be right back. Okay, so I'm outside right now. I went to the empty lot over here across the street. I have got the target out there approximately probably 30, I'd say 35, 40 feet, right around there. Got 10 rounds in here. Let's finish going over the blaster though. Very glad to see this, that the D prime button actually works right now. I can't prime that back. Mercury pistol, after I did the review of it, I found out that, yeah, you can prime it back every time, which causes a whole lot of jams and a few other headaches on that blaster. Got the priming indicator back here. Also didn't talk about the plastic here. It's a nice rubbery, kind of a little bit softer plastic than the rest of it. Got a nice texture to it. That's really good. I liked it a lot. Good for your chin rest. I went ahead and took the bipod off the front of it, and we'll take a couple shots over here and see if oh, I forgot. You know that this has a sight too. It's got the flip up sight on it. We can flip that up. See, we got a sight right there. Hopefully you can see down there. Just missed going in there. I have a feeling the wind is really gonna mess with us here. It is a little bit breezy, but then when isn't it in Northern California? I'll tell you when it isn't. It's when it's dark. Okay, I didn't quite see where that round went. Let the wind die down just a tad bit. That's all. We're getting a little bit of breeze right at my back too. It bounced off, coming back at us now. But see, now this is the thing. I can operate this right-handed like this, but then it's best for me to close my left eye, which is actually my dominant eye, and aim with my right, which I can't really quite see where the rounds go when I do that. Now earlier, before I referred to being cross-dominant. That means that I'm right-handed, but my left eye is dominant. So really the proper way for me to shoot and do this is for me to shoot actually now with my left finger is the trigger finger, and I use the bolt over here, okay? And now I can put my dominant eye right over the target. And that's pretty comfortable for me. I do like how this is going. I might want to get just a little bit closer to the target. I can't quite see where they're hitting at. See, that's pretty good. I noticed that inside a little bit when I was shooting. They'll hit. That keeps hitting and bouncing back. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm liking that it has a decent amount of accuracy. I'd like to see it have a little bit more hop up, which I think I'm gonna like when I put a bigger spring in it, so it's hitting that hop up a little bit harder. When you see rounds that are pushing down, oh, we're out right there. Yeah, when you see rounds that are pushing down, they're not hitting the hop up quite hard enough, and it was doing it indoors. I fired about 10 rounds before I came out here, and it was doing that a little bit there also. So wasn't the wind pushing down on them so much. We made so anyway, so we got a few of them into the dart catcher there. I can see in the bottom of it, so it's looking pretty good. Needs a little bit of work. I could definitely put a bigger spring in there. I know it can handle it. So we're gonna do that video. Look for that video coming out in the next day or two. I'm gonna get this thing open. We'll get a brand new spring in it, but that's it. There you go. The brand new Nerf Rival Jupiter rifle. There you go. Not quite the sniper that a lot of people claiming it to be, but there's no such thing as a rifle as a sniper rifle. But there it is. Really beautiful blaster. I really like it. Shoots really comfortably and nicely. So yeah, we're gonna see, but we'll see how it does in competition coming up this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I had a good time making it. Take it easy. We'll see you in my next video.